Welcome back to this amazing channel. It's another wonderful evening and it's at night. It's another wonderful night. A local time here in the village. I am coming live from East Africa, Kenya. So it's just a continuation of where we left. We had a live stream 2 hours ago. We had the live stream 2 hours ago, but we were interrupted with the rain. The rain suddenly started falling, and it was a heavy rainfall with a lot of noise from the roof. Yeah, my room doesn't have a ceiling board, with a lot of noise. So we were really distracted with the noise. We couldn't continue with the live stream. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome. Double tap your screen to give me the like. So we couldn't continue with the live stream because I was training, shouting. Yeah, so that's why I've decided to come back at this time, and I promised that I'm going to come back with this live stream. Meanwhile, I think I can have a cup of coffee. It could not be bad because of the weather. Yes, guys, as you are just coming in, I'm around sorting things here and there so that we're gonna have a long and healthy live stream. Oh, Maxwell, welcome, Maxwell. Welcome, Maxwell. How are you, Maxwell? Farm with Maxwell. Kindly, as you are coming in, guys, double tap your screen so that I can get those likes. The likes. Sort it out, guys. The likes. Sort out the likes. The likes. I can see I have a very good number. Asian cooking. Hi bro, what's your name? My name is Musimo Joel, the same name in the YouTube channel. I am Musimo Joel. I introduced myself, yeah, but maybe you are not here. So my good people, my name is Musimo Joel. I'm coming from Kenya, from East Africa, Kenya. I'm a content creator, and my content is full of agriculture. It's an educational content of agriculture, and we had a live stream today. We were talking about the same topic, but we were interfered with the rain. It was raining very heavily, so it was noisy. Okay, we have Forever Humble. Umerudi? Yeah, nimerudi na niko hapa sasa. Farm with Maxwell. What the topic of today? The topic of today, it's a friendly talk. So we are going to talk about how to live with our neighbors, how to survive how to live with people in a good way. Tunafaa kuishi aje na watu. My country is Sri Lankan, bro. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome, Asian cooking. Welcome. And guys, as you are just coming in, kindly support by giving me the likes. Double tap your screens to give me the likes. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. We have Begamoto, welcome Begamoto. Noted. Yes, What are you doing? But we are in a live stream. We are in a live stream. I'm just relaxing. It's at night. We are at night. I can say it's odd hours. So right now everyone is and the weather is not good. So I'm just with me here. I'm trying to mix a cup of maybe tea or coffee. Uh-huh. Like that. Thank you so much, Maxwell. We have Edacheu Mono. He's saying hi to you Mono. Welcome, guys. For those who are just coming in for their first time, kindly uh, give me the likes and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel and give me negative comments. So, guys, when we talk of neighbors, a neighbor is not someone who lives around you. No. You can be my neighbor, but you are living far away from me. A neighbor maybe is someone who is in need, is in your need, or anybody who you come across with. Anybody whom you come across with, who you interact with, that is your neighbor. Whether he's coming from far away, whether you are living in the same village or the same country, they are all of them your neighbors. So when we are talking about neighbor, don't think of those people who are around you. No. A neighbor is anybody whom you interact with or whom come across to you. So we have Mono. Kindly, guys, just give me this thumbs up. What is your favorite cricketer? What is the meaning of that? Mr. Cooking? We have Crons. Crons said hi. Hi to you, Cron. Welcome, Cron. Today I'm having a lot of guests, and I am blessed. I feel blessed when I see I have new people in the room, and consider subscribing. I have a good team. Here. So we had the same live stream before, and maybe we can pick up from where we left. Maybe I will have a brief of what we talked about, then we can kick off from that point. So for you to live well with your neighbors, or to have a good relationship with your neighbors, maybe we start by psychology. You can talk of psychology. You have to study that person, what he likes or what she likes, and what she dislikes or what he dislikes, so that when you will be handling such a person, or when you will handling your neighbors, you will know, if I do this, this person will not be happy. This person will not be happy. And if I do this, this person will be happy. And mostly we disagree because of not knowing what your friends or what your neighbors want, or what he likes or what he dislikes. So you may do something like a joke, but from the bottom of your heart, you are joking. And this person whom you are making these jokes to, he doesn't even like those jokes. So you are hurting this person, but you don't have that intention of hurting the person. You see? So that's why I'm advising, it's better to start by identifying, what does this person likes? What does this person don't like? And in another hand, we have those things that automatically nobody likes them. We have chronons. A neighbor is a person. No matter how far away a neighbor is, a person who can come across, have conversation, treat each other well. Exactly. That is the person. That is the neighbor. Like right now, all of you here, you are my neighbors. For example, if I mess up, or if I start abusing you people, like Eshan here, Chromes, Farm with Maxwell, forever humble. If I start abusing you and you are already my neighbors, maybe I will be hurting you. I am already your neighbor because we are interacting. Yeah. So that is a good definition of a neighbor. Thank you so much, Chronons. Thank you and welcome to this channel. Welcome to this channel. Feel comfortable anytime. You can just come and comment, bring positive comments. And I also allow negative comments. Why do I allow negative comment? This is the reason. Because I know that we are in a society whereby we have normal human beings and we have abnormal or mad people. So we have people who eat clean food and people who eat from the maybe dustbins, those mad people in the street. So those are two different things. So same thing, I have to accept positive and at the same time negative things for me to grow. Yeah, that is it. So as we were talking, we had a discussion about Christians. We had about a short discussion about Christians. And from that point, I advised we should have the actions of Christians. You know, yes, I believe in God. Honestly, I believe in God and I trust in God. And I always believe this. And if I'm wrong, please, you should forgive me. But that is the fact. I usually don't go to church daily. I don't go to church daily. But I always try my best so that my deeds can be the deeds of a Christian. You know, it's better to act, to do what a Christian is expected to do, rather than going to church every day and doing the opposite of a Christian, that is being a church goer. So I always encourage people they should be Christians and not church goers. Yeah, because sometimes when a Christian misbehaves or when someone who goes to church misbehaves, most people they judge that person with the church that they go. And the two parties are already wrong. The church didn't tell this person to misbehave. And that is that is where you've failed. If you blame this person and you start maybe comparing him to the church that he's going, you are wrong. The church didn't. The church can't send anyone maybe to misbehave. And if there is such a church, I've never come across that. I've never come across that, and I don't think if we have such a church in this world. So never judge someone. Maybe that person has misbehaved or has done something wrong. Then you start judging the person from the church that the guy goes. No, that would be wrong. Judge that person as he or she is. She is. Because you may judge him, maybe you are hurting other people or you are discouraging other people. Yeah. So it is better to think twice before handling any negative person in your life. If someone comes to you, before you handle that person, kindly, you have to be keen. You have to be keen on handling people. Ask yourself, ask yourself, how are you relating with people? Do you have enemies? Do you have enemies? Do you do wrong things for others? Do you wrong others? It's normal. I'm telling you, it's normal. Nobody is perfect. I am also not perfect. I also have my weaknesses. I also have my weaknesses. So let me, if we have this topic, don't think that I am perfect. No, no, no. I also have my weaknesses. I have my weak points. Nobody is perfect unless you are perfect. You can say here so that I can know at least we have someone who is perfect. And I don't think if that is possible. I've never seen that. You've never made someone to cry. You've never hurted someone. You've never abused someone. Sometimes you may think or judge something in a wrong way. Just an imagination. You may imagine something, but that is not the fact. Even your thoughts, what you think, what you think. For me, I judge people by their actions, what I see physically. You should know someone the way he walks, the way he talks, and the way he does everything. For a good example, when I say you should identify someone by the way he walks, if you meet someone, then he pretends maybe maybe he has problems, he can't walk well or she can't walk well, but in real sense this person can walk and you know that person well, so you can judge someone from that. If this person, maybe he has hurted you, maybe he has the guy, maybe let me use a good example of scammers. So if you have scammed someone or someone has scammed you, automatically you'll know that who that person is, and you will know how to handle such people. Meanwhile, guys, as you are just coming in, double tap your screen, just give me up the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing to this amazing channel. If it's your first time, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I have a live stream or a new video. So I like, maybe when I don't have a video, I've not uploaded a video, I always have a live stream if possible, but I always try my best. This channel is almost hitting that the target. Yeah, right now my target is 1000 subscribers. Kindly road me to 1000 subscribers. One plus one, it's two. So you may think that your one subscription is not important. No, no, no. If you are thinking that way, you are wrong. That your subscription is very important to me. Why is it important for me? Because I started from one, and right now we have 769 as I was starting the live stream. If it's more than that, that means that someone has supported this channel, and if that is it, may God bless that person abundantly. And if you are the one, receive those blessings. So I want to make this clear. The live stream is open to everyone. You can contribute. Maybe how people should live with their neighbors, how to survive with people, and what to do and what not to do in the comment section here in the live chat. That's why I decided to have a live chat so that you can have one-on-one conversation. Yes, it's possible to have it, to do it maybe as a video. You just record, then you upload, but it couldn't be suitable the way it is when you just have it on a live stream. So you may hurt someone. You are making these people to suffer. You are making someone to suffer. That is not the way to live with others. Let me go straight to this point. Something is bringing more problems. It's bringing, or the cause of a lot of problems in this world. I can say this, it's money. Money has brought a lot of problem. Money can make someone to delete another person. You can kill because of money. We've seen that. People are, and it's because of greedy. Why are we greedy? Why are we greedy? And if someone is greedy, automatically you will not live well with your neighbors. You can't survive with your neighbors when you are greedy. So maybe you want to achieve something, or you want to have something, and you are not able to get it at the moment. Maybe you want a vehicle. Let me use a good example of a vehicle, and you can't afford it. Then you decide to look for to get money in a bad way. We have some ways that when you get money through those ways, you are not doing the right thing. You get maybe some money in a wrong way, maybe by scamming or giving out false information. We've seen that. Honestly, my people, we've seen that. Sometimes people lie. Yes, I'm supporting this. Oh, I'm doing this. But in real sense, you are not doing that. And this is very bad. Sometimes people pretend maybe to be helping the needy, and they receive donations instead of using these donations in what they said or what they asked for. These people, when they're helping, they have a purpose of helping these people. For example, you pretend that you are helping maybe the orphans, and you are receiving the donations, and you are not doing the right thing. Honestly, you will pay for that. You may do it in a very secret way. Nobody knows about it, but God knows. God knows. Maybe people from outside there, that they feel it. Sometimes when we talk about orphans, the prisons, and the people are touched. People are touched. It's true. You know, my biggest problem, I like giving out the facts. I will always tell people the truth. We have such people. We have such people. We have such people. Maybe someone is sick somewhere. You decide maybe to do a business now. You start collecting. You start collecting money using the name of that sick person. Then you think that you can invest with that money. I always like this proverb here. It's not a proverb, it's just a say. Mungu si mjinga. It's a Swahili word, and it says, God is not a fool. Mungu si mjinga. God is not a fool. Our God is a supernatural God. Even if you switch your lights off, but God will still see you, because God created everything. God created it day and night, which means before we didn't have that day or night. And he was able to see everything. Asian cooking. Have you like farm? I really like farming. I really like farming. I like farming, and I like encouraging people, most people, those who are not employed, mm, to major on farming. And it's very good and healthy. Why? It's one way of employing yourself. That was another day's, maybe that's a topic for another day. Yes, I do. So the way you interact with people. And I just told you this. Try to think or ask yourself, how do I live with people? Are all my neighbors enemies? Are we having negative conversations Monday to Monday with my neighbors? If that is the case, you have a problem. If you are the one who you disagree with people every now and then, you have a problem. And you are the problem. Sit down, ask yourself, I don't talk to someone, or I don't talk with this person, or I don't talk with this person. What is the problem? Just just have a meeting. You, your heart, and your mind. How do I interact with my neighbors? Even children, even animals. Even animals. We have some people, when they come to the compound, even the dogs run away. If you are the kind of such people, ask yourself, what is the problem? If you are a parent, maybe you've gone out, then when you come back, maybe the whole family or your children were in the sitting room, then everybody goes to his or her room. Just call yourself a meeting. Ask yourself, what is wrong? What is wrong? Am I an animal people to run away from me? Just ask yourself. And what I can tell you, I said this, we are all human beings. We have our weaknesses. Learn to be humble. Sometimes you may do something wrong, and you are not the first person to do something wrong. No, no, no. Our great grandfather did maybe some things that were wrong. Our grandfather and our father, we are also sometimes messing up, but learn to apologize. Learn to apologize. When you notice that you've done something wrong, or when you have disagreed with someone, so ask yourself, what was the cause of all this? And nowadays, I really like this. The world we are, people don't fight. People don't fight physically. People don't fight physically. I really like that because now the world is evolving. We are now going to a better place. When I was young, I used to see people fighting sometimes, especially in my place. I am sorry to mention this, but that is the fact. Especially in my place, people are very cruel. Someone could tell you, I will cut you. Before that person finish you, you also have you already have you are already cutted. You already have an injury. But nowadays, it's just talking. You can just have a peaceful discussion. Someone may ask me, why am I, why do I, why have I decided maybe to have such a conversation today, or such a live stream, or am I disagreeing with my neighbors? No, no, no. Everything is okay on my side. But someone told me something today that made me happy. I was happy, and I asked myself a lot of questions from the statement of that person. Someone asked me, I've never seen you arguing with someone in a bad way. I've never seen you disagreeing with someone. Which kind of a person are you? Because in this village, you are the only person who I'm talking to. You know what I judged this person? Automatically, he was the one on a wrong side. if you are that kind of person whom you disagree with everybody in the village, do you want to tell us that you are the perfect person and the whole village has a problem? I say this, in every market there is a madman, and under normal circumstances, when you compare the ratio of normal people and abnormal people, I think you may have one in thousands. So this person is the one that he has a problem. Why? First of all, why should you disagree with others? Why should you disagree with others? But it's normal to disagree. Sometimes when you have such problem, ask yourself, what is the cause? Try to look at the source. If you are that kind of a person whom you can't go for a week without maybe quarreling with someone, that is really wrong. That is wrong. Humble yourself. Let me ask you, if someone does something wrong for you, then you just tell that person, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am happy for what you did. What do you think will happen? Yes, maybe you've done something for me intentionally. You are intending to hurt me. Then maybe you say, I want to abuse this guy today. Then you abuse me. You are a dog. You are useless. You are an evil man. Then I just respond, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. What will come in your mind? Sometimes just decide to humble yourself. Humble yourself. And if we humble ourselves, everything will be fine. Everything will go well. Hmm? And we have to accept this. We have some people who are maybe using drugs. We have some people who are using drugs in the society. So sometimes when you are talking to someone, or this person maybe he is depressed, or he or she is under stress, and he may respond to you rudely. You just relax, humble yourself. Maybe this person, he's doing that maybe because he or she is bitter. Eh? So it's you to know the person first before handling someone. You have to know. You have to know which kind of a person am I dealing with. We've seen uh, sometimes people in a family, maybe in a family, parents are disagreeing with their children. I'm telling you this. The problem is their children. Why? Those people are your parents. And they always believe that they are right. So it's you to know your parents, what he likes, what he doesn't like, how he behaves when he is angry or she is angry, and and you have a solution on it. So maybe when my father is angry or my mother is angry, he likes doing this or he don't like this. So don't do it. Or when he's angry, when he or she is talking, she don't want anybody to respond, and you don't respond to that person. Why? But if you are not a good observer, maybe I'm angry, then you continue with your jokes. You are just cracking jokes, and I don't like jokes. So the more you are doing more jokes, the more I'm being annoyed. Hmm? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much. I've never had a live stream in such a time. This is the first live stream since I had this channel, doing a live stream in such a time, and I even didn't expect that I could have such people, such number of people in my live. So I'm appreciating you for just taking the time and start tuning into this channel and watching me and watching. Despite the fact that I don't know the people that I'm talking to, but I know I have 5 people in the house. Thank you so much. 5 people and 8 likes. And if you have it, like, kindly double tap, just double tap your screen to give me the likes. Yeah, that's about the likes. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly just subscribe. So I mentioned this, but I didn't talk about it deeply, and I think it's the right thing to talk about. Money has turned this world to another different thing, and I don't know if that's how our grandfather and our great grandfather used to live. Most people are after money. And sometimes they end up looking for money in a bad way. They end up looking for money in a bad way, of which that is wrong. You may have your own problems. Maybe you are suffering. Something is, you have a lot of challenges. Yes, you need money. That is true. But think big. Which way are you going to use to get money? Is that the right way to use? I don't understand. I don't understand. Because honestly, in Nyabohansi, we don't have an orphanage. In my village, we don't have an orphanage. But I saw on social media that we have an orphanage. Guys, I'm telling you, I was born in this village. I have never seen this orphanage. People are donating money that are supporting orphans in my village, in an orphanage called Nyabuhase Orphanage. If you've fallen in that trap, I'm telling you, we don't have an orphanage here. That person is not a genuine person. And why should someone use such a way? You know, we have some of these things are not things to crack jokes or to joke around with. Hmm? It is better. Let me tell you, and nothing is good there. But at least if you start lying that maybe you have HIV and AIDS, maybe you have some virus, you are sick, you personally, then people helps you. You scam people telling them you are sick. It's better than saying that we have an orphanage. Then people are sending you money to help those. Where are those orphans that you are helping? I've never seen them. And I'm from this place. If you are here and you know Nyabohansi and you know where that orphanage is located, just tell me. Why are we scamming people? Don't be scammers. Hmm? You pretend maybe that you are helping someone in order to collect money. For what purpose? Hmm? One word is enough for a wise man. One word is enough for a wise man. You know, even if you are hungry, it is normal to be hungry. You can ask someone, you can tell that person, I am hungry, I don't have food. Please help me with some money so that I can buy food. Instead of using lies. And I don't know how these people are working. How do you work without proofs? How do you work without proofs? And maybe when you do something like that, you are maybe when you are treating people in a bad way, because scamming, that is treating people in a bad way. It's like you are bringing curses to your generation. We have seen some families whereby they are suffering and they don't know the cause of the problem. Now let me tell you, what you are doing today, it will affect the rest of your life. Whatever you are doing today will affect the rest of your life. It is like planting. If you are a farmer, yes, I am a farmer. And when I plant maize corns, I'm expecting to harvest the same thing that I planted. Now the difference comes, we have an increase. Like if you planted one maize, you may even harvest 100 from one plant. If you count those seeds. So you plant one seed, you harvest more than 100 seeds. So if you are one scammer and you have 3 children, so you'll be bringing 3 scammers in this world. And they will start scamming you. You'll be the first person to be stole. They will start by stealing from you. If you are always lying, when you are married and you have your children, they will start cheating you because that is what you planted. Sometimes let us try to be genuine. Let us try to be genuine. We humble ourselves. We go before God. We pray so that God can help us. God can control us. God will lead us to the right direction. But these people whom are receiving, maybe who are not doing the right thing, sometimes these scammers, they don't use this money in the right way. And the money, not only scammers, we also have those people who are not genuine. Those people who are not genuine. Someone is helping you to do something, and instead of doing that thing, you do the opposite. You are killing yourself. Someone is helping you. Maybe the guy is sending you money in terms of donation. And you take that money, you go to buy drugs. Are you not killing yourself? Are you not killing yourself? Are you not killing yourself? Maybe you have food today. You eat. You have a lot of food, yeah? You eat and you throw away the remains. You prepared a lot of food. The remains you throw. away. We have people who doesn't even have foods in their house. People are sleeping hungry. And maybe you even know some of them. But you just eat. You have a lot of food you throw away. You think you are right? Yes, you've not disagreed with anyone, you've not quarreled with anyone, but you had enough food, you cooked a lot of food, you ate, you threw away. Maybe you have a lot of food, some they are expiring in your stores, then they expire, you throw away. Don't you think that you are causing someone to suffer somewhere? Someone is suffering somewhere. Someone is sleeping hungry somewhere. And you have enough food. You have more than what you need. But you can't help this person. You know, we have those people who are lazy and those people who are in that situation, but they don't like to be in that situation. We have those people who are poor, but they are the one who decided to be poor. I'm telling you that. We have those people who don't have food in their houses, and it's because that they have accepted to be in that situation. And we have those people who doesn't even have that, even those foods to even have one meal. And it's not, no, it's not that they are willing to be in that situation. It's unavoidable circumstances. Hmm? So sometimes let us think about it. Honestly, my people, let us think about it. When you have someone, something, and you think it's good to share, kindly do it. People are suffering. People are suffering. If you don't know those people who are suffering, um, try help those people who can help others. Help people who can help others. You know, eating, throwing away food. We know people need food, guys. We know that. We know that. Instead of having a luxury life while others are suffering outside there, try to share with them. Share with them. We've seen, let me use a good example. A birthday, it's just a normal day like any other days. But don't we celebrate it in a special way? By having a lot of feeds, a lot of drinks, cakes. But, celebrating a birthday, maybe I can say it's a luxury life. Yes, I'm not saying that it's not important, but we can do without it. Going and buying a cake costing, let's say, talk $20, and someone somewhere is sleeping hungry because he doesn't have $1 for dinner. We have orphans, totally orphans. They didn't like to be in that situation. They didn't like to lose their parents. Nobody is ready to lose their parents. It's God's plan. It is God's plan. So these orphans, I really like visiting the orphanages. But it hurts me. It hurts me. It hurts me. When I go there, I see most orphanages in my area. That are those kids are in a very bad condition. Children are in a very bad condition. Children are in a very bad condition. In my village, we don't have an orphanage, but in the neighbors, in Korea East, we have an orphanage where I used to visit every week. They had a problem uh, dealing with feeding them. That it was started by Europeans a few years ago. So the one who was supporting that orphanage, the man died. He was coming from USA. Then those donations were cut off. So I didn't know that orphanage when that guy was still alive. So I knew the orphanage while I was in high school. I knew the orphanage when I was in high school. And I started visiting it. I was a student, yes, but during holidays, sometimes I could have permission from teachers and visiting the orphans. And I even had friends. I even had friends. Like yesterday, I was talking to one of my friends who is an orphan. He was in that orphanage. We were discussing about the orphanage. Those people are going through a lot. That's why I decided during my birthday, I had a wish. And I didn't even receive a single gift on my side. I directed you. If you wish to gift me, instead of sending me the gifts, support the orphans. It's not that I didn't need your gifts, my people. It's not that I have everything. No, no, no. We have a lot of people outside here suffering. For me, I don't have a luxury life, but I can go to my farm because uh, hiring or renting a land as just a small piece of land to do my farming project, I'm capable of doing that. Yes, I do that. Even if people are helping me, yes, people help me, then I rent, I work. I work alone. This one can tell. I can work and feed myself. But we have those people who doesn't have any, some of them are very young. They are very young. At 2 years old. 2 years child. So for me, maybe instead of maybe having a luxury life or buying a vehicle, it's better to invest on the orphans. God will pay us. So if you have an orphanage around you, let us not talk about prisoners now. Because prisoners, not all those people are criminals, but most of them are criminals. So when visiting there, I can say you may have a challenge. You may be helping criminals. But for the orphanage, kindly guys, consider visiting those people regularly. Sometimes you have to be thinking about them. If you have a family and your children, maybe they have grown and they have clothes that don't fit them, don't ban them. If you ban them, we are not supposed to live that way with our neighbors. You can share them. You can share the clothes so that they can also feel comfortable. they can also feel that they are in the society. They are loved. And it's not easy for people to visit orphans in the orphanages. It is not easy. And I don't know why. Ask yourself, how many times have you been in a hotel? Hmm? And you buy food that you buy food using a lot of money. You pay a lot of bills in the hotel, eating type of food that you could prepare, buy with small amount of money. Go and prepare the food at your place. Hmm? But you prefer going to, maybe because it's a luxury place. Why can't you just buy food of this small price, go and cook alone, the same meals, and share the remaining amount of money to the orphanage? I always prefer this. These things that we are taking in church as sacrifices. For me, I prefer maybe helping those people who are aged in the village, or the orphans. We have total orphans, and not only orphans. We also have some families whereby, yes, the father is there, the mother is there, but they are not able to take care of that family. It's not because that they they like to be in such situation. Nobody could like to be in a bad lifestyle. I'm telling you that. We have those people who are lazy, and we know that this is laziness. Hmm? We have those people who are lazy, and we know that this is laziness. Thank you so much, my people. Kindly, just give me the likes. Someone add me 1 like so that we can have 10 likes. Let us have a big figure there. Let us have two numbers. Two numbers, guys. Kindly, I need 1 like. Someone to double tap the screen. Who is this guy going to give me that? Oh, and we are discussing about helping others, yeah? I'm in need of 1 like. I am in need of 1 like. Right now, guys, I'm chasing watching hours at the same time looking for subscribers. And the first salary that I'll get, maybe the first payment from YouTube, I think that is what it will do. Not even supporting my projects. No. Yes, I have a lot of challenges in my projects, but I'll not consider doing that. I will pay back to the society first. Even if it's not financially, even if it's not financially, but if you go and work, maybe you go and help in cleaning or something like that. That is enough. God has seen that you've tried. Maybe you didn't have money. Maybe you didn't have money to buy for them clothes or sanitary towels. And a very important thing, if you manage, kindly guys, buy for those girls sanitary towels in the orphanages. Because sometimes we have wicked people. Some of people are using those small girls because the girls they don't have any options. For those men who are doing that, shame on Shame on them. Shame on them. Guys, just give me one like. One like so that we can have a two-figure number there. So that is it. I think we've had just have a good conversation. It is it has been 1 hour 5 minutes. 1 hour 5 minutes, and I think it's enough. It's enough. One word is enough for a wise man, guys. Unless there is any other question. Any question? Any question? Oh, I am sorry. Your messages were not coming, but I can go through them. Your messages were not coming. I've noticed that right now. Yes, from Marx, that is true. Money is evil. That is true. We have the tales of Bintu. The tales of Bintu. Welcome. We mkuu. Mambo vipi tales Bintu. I am back. Mr. Black. Mr. Black, thank you so much for being here. I've noticed right now that your comments were not seen. So I've sorted it. Hey, Maxwell, do you believe money is evil, Maxwell? Sometimes. And most of the times, it's like people are worshipping money. Sure, money is evil sometimes, yes. Sorry, Mr. Msimo, I don't agree with that at all. Parents have no right to exercise power over their children. And if children are always innocent, it is solely up to the parents how they treat. Yeah, maybe that is true. Maybe that is true. And my point was, you should know now how to handle them. Maybe sometimes your parents are, yes, they are not right. They are doing something wrong to you, but you can't disrespect them. For example, you can't beat them. Yes, they have wronged you, but you should know how to handle them in the right way. You should handle your parents. Yes, they are on the wrong side, but you should look for a good way to talk to them, to convince them so that they can understand. And maybe if a father, the child has done a mistake, the father has a right to beat the child or to cane the child. But when a parent has done a mistake, does that child have a right to discipline the father, the parent? That was my point. Children are a mirror image of their parents. How they are treated is or insulted reflects how they are treated. Yes, that is true. Farm with Maxwell. There is no in Nguku Wamatete near Kohego, but but not in Nyabohanse. But not in Nyabohanse. Some people are collecting money that there is an orphanage in Nyabohanse. Shame on them. Let that money kill them. We don't have an orphanage in Nyabohanse. If you've ever been scammed, I'm telling you the truth now. I think there's always a lack of money everywhere in Africa. Orphans, medical costs, school clothes, food, but no really. Yeah, that is true sometimes, but I think that family members help each other first and then friends. That's how it is here in rural Sweden, and that's how it should be. And that's how it should be everywhere. That is our wish. We have Tim and Taus. Is black your number? Is black your number one supporter? You are all all of you here are my supporters. All of you here are all my supporters. Team and Taus, all of you here are my supporters. All of you here are my supporters. And yeah, because all my supporters are supporting me by watching and subscribing. All of you here are supporting me by watching and subscribing. You are all of you here my supporter. So I will never understand people who bring babies in the world when they are broke. Yeah, yeah. I used to say this. I will never marry. I will never marry when I am unstable. I have my own reasons. And one is that why should you bring other problems when you have your own problems? You can't feed yourself. Now you bring in a wife, you bring in children, and you feeding yourself, it's a problem. I also don't understand that, but we have such people. I will never, but sometimes it's culture. It is their culture. You have to marry. Whether you have money or not, you have to marry. Sometimes it's their culture. Do you believe in abortion? You can't provide. No, no, no. No, 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 no. With me, I can't advise for that. I can't advise for abortion. Why? Ask yourself, if you could be aborted, could you be where you are? You know, abortion is killing. Abortion is killing. With me, I don't believe in that. I don't like. You are here in Africa. Please don't compare it to the life where you came from. The normal of abortion are different here. So, Mr. Black, do you want to tell me that abortion is allowed at your place? Tell us something about abortion in your place. Titaus in Africa, India, Chinese, Persian culture, different culture, children are life insurance. Where do you live in this world? Farm, yes, the struggle we have in Africa is much. That is true. That is true, Maxi. Let's give our brother like. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, continue liking, continue liking. I visited your farm. You are such a hard-working person. Thank you so much. Okay, you have Cade 432. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Cade 34. And the guys, Farm with Maxwell, he's also a young farm lover. He is a young farm lover in this region. So kindly let us meet at his live tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. local time. But Mr. Musimo, it's just normal life. Some people live on the sunny side like me, and you live in the shadow. Nothing will change in Africa as long as the government keeps sending money. That is it. And we have no option. We have no option. The only option, oh, sorry. Not 4:30, it's 6:30 p.m. local time. It's 6:30 p.m. local time, yeah? We are in East Africa, Kenya. So our time, we are talking about our time. So, Mr. Black, sometimes we have to struggle, yeah? And instead of just relaxing or to sleep and wait for the government. And this is the big challenge. Most of the youths are waiting for the employment. I like telling them, let the employment wait for us. Most people are waiting for the employment. And that is where they are going wrong. No, Mr. Black, let me tell you something here. Your point is whether I spend 5 weeks on a luxury ship or send $5,000 to African, the problem is only solved in the short term. It is never a long-term solution. For me, I think if you send $5,000, that can solve the problem for a wise person. For a wise person, if for a wise person receives such amount of money here in Africa, that person can change his or her life. There is a time, I don't know if you are already in my channel, I was telling people to invest on the small that they have. You can receive some money, but decide to continue with your suffering and invest. For those people who are thinking about their tomorrow, they can manage with that money. I'm telling you the truth. Such amount of money, that one can solve. And it's possible. You can end up your problem. Why not? You can end up. We have Mr. Coffee Beats. Yes. Welcome, Mr. Coffee Beats. How would you like a Negro work for you? What do you mean by a Negro? A Negro. What do you mean by a Negro? What do you mean by a Negro? So sometimes, guys, I'm telling you this. You know, Mr. Black, one thing that is making Africa to have a lot of problems, it's because people don't want to work. Most of these people don't want to sacrifice their self. Most people don't want to sacrifice for like knee implant surgery to make like a knee implant surgery to make you taller. Let me tell you this, Mr. Coffee Beats, God had a reason for making me not to be taller. So I think I'm comfortable the way I am. So I don't have any wish on that. I am just comfortable the way I was born, the way God made me to be. You know, God had a reason for everything. Why should I change it? I like your answer. Thank you so much, Mr. Coffee. Thank you so much. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly consider subscribing. So, Mr. Black, some of these people, and even some of our parents, they are the cause of all these problems. For example, and this is very common, a parent maybe having even 12 children, and this man, he knows that he's poor. And we've seen a man even having maybe 30 children, and a man having 20 children, and he's not able to take care even of one, but you are continue giving birth, bring more children in this world. The same thing this guy asked us here. Why should you bring children in this world when you can't feed them? Yeah. We have here Mr. Kafi has helped me. Timanas, is a murderer use abortion when you are broke? His problem is him, thinking money is everything, when indeed God is everything and he is in control, not money. Mhm. You know, I said abortion is, it's not good to abort. It is not good to abort. And that was my point over that. Um, I think before you marry or before you do something, you know the consequences. You know the consequences. Before impregnating or before being pregnant, before that act, you knew the consequences. You knew the consequences. And so why should you? Why? For me, I can't encourage abortion. And in my area, that is a murder case. Abortion is not allowed unless there is a problem, maybe with the pregnancy. It is only allowed unless there is a problem with the pregnancy. Sometimes these small things that we people are doing outside here, maybe to earn a living, and some people think that they can't do on that or they can't do that, and because maybe it's identifying themselves, they will be identifying themselves. For example, let me tell you the way I started. When I started planting small vegetables, people were thinking that I'm joking. Some of these people were seeing me as a madman. But for me, I can't go to the market to buy vegetables. My mother also can't buy vegetables. Have I not reduced the cost of living? Have I not reduced? What is the difference when you go to the office, you work, you receive your salary, you go to buy the vegetables? And I just plant my vegetables, I work alone, then I harvest. What is the difference? We've all eaten vegetables. We have Zampabe. Welcome. Hi to you. Hi to you. Hi to you. Hi to you. So, guys, and being orphans, sometimes it's not that someone brought them without, and the guy was not able to raise his kids. No. We have some orphans who maybe were thrown in the streets. They were thrown maybe in the street, then they were picked. Someone collect them and took them to the what? To the orphanages. Maybe some their parents died. And most of these people, their parents died. Most of them in road accidents. I have been visiting them, and I like knowing the history of these kids. How did they come in this orphanage? How did they end up being in that place? Guys, they have a very difficult life. And some, it's the fault of their parents. Yes, it's the fault of their parents. But who is suffering? Who is to be blamed? And you can't blame the parents since they are nowhere to be seen. They are nowhere to be seen. Hmm? Will you start blaming the children for the mistakes of their parents? And other mistakes are not even for their parents. Let me just ask you guys, for such a case, a man and a woman who were couples, they had children, they were traveling, then the man and woman died. And their children were at home, then they survived, yeah? So this family doesn't have parents, and the family members are not willing or ready to take care of them. They end up being in the orphanages. We have street children. We also have street children. Do you want to tell me that those children, it's their wish to be in the streets? Is it their wish to be there? So guys, kindly, for those who are here for the first time, kindly consider subscribing. Consider subscribing and double tap your screens. Just give me the likes. But in Europe and America, abortion are possible far too often, almost like a disposable paper plate. Oh, and the government allows that. Is it illegal or legal? Is it allowed? Is it allowed? Mr. Black, is it allowed?